Welcome to my new and improved Cuban twists that are invisible, more lightweight, and simply stunning.
From you looking at my eyes, girl, you know what's in me.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching. This is Jody, and you guys, let me tell you, I appreciate DIY hairstyles so much more since the world as we know it has changed, and I've been busy in the kitchen cooking up more ways that we can help each other during this time. So I asked my Instagram girls if they are feeling these Cuban twists, and they were. So for the month of August, we're just going to continue doing our twist series. And you guys know I did the spring twists, and I'm going to show you guys all types of styles and just go down the list. So you want to stay tuned and make sure you are subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. So let's get started. What the heck is a Cuban twist? So if you're familiar with Marley twists or Marley hair, Cuban twists is just a branded version of that style with thicker hair. And this is a fun fact, I don't know how many of you guys know, but I was the first, if not one of the first people to style this hair. I believe it was in 2014 that the name Cuban twist came about, and let's just say we started the wave. I am using the multi-pack Cuban twist hair, but you can also get those single packs, and so in total I used 4 bundles. And I got these from a brick and mortar beauty supply store in Philly. And I'll leave an Amazon link below for you all if you want to order online, as well as the little braiding rack I use to section my hair, and it makes my life so much easier. And just a disclaimer, if you are sensitive to braiding hair, make sure you remove that chemical coating before you install the hair. And there are tons of videos on how to do this. I will try to find some and link them below as well. I thought it would be a lot more encouraging to start off with half of my hair already done. Yay! So this way you girls can see what we're working toward while we're doing it. And I can't stress this enough, make sure you hydrate and moisturize your hair. And in my case, I have to redo it since I waited a few days to do my other side. I already started my hair, don't judge me. So my hair dried out, so I'm adding an oil blend and also some aloe vera juice and water just to refresh. But if you're coming out on wash day, just a regular wash day routine will suffice. First secret to doing crisp, flawless Cuban twists is to part your hair in 4 equal sections. It makes the process a lot less overwhelming. And I learned this in therapy, so do bite-sized pieces, break it up if it makes things easier for you. And from here you can simply make rows and columns so you can track your progress. And here's the middle row that I'm doing in the back that I'm working on right now. The next secret, and we have a lot of secrets in this video, you guys. I use the 2-mirror trick to see the back of my hair as well as the sides, basically everywhere I can't see. What you want to do is just use your bathroom mirror or whatever you're using, as well as another mirror such as your makeup mirror. So you use the 2 mirrors and use the reflection of each other and move them until you can see the back of your hair like this, and bam, you can see the sides and the back and wherever you can't reach, so you can make these perfect little parts. I went ahead and did that middle column just to show you guys how I personally do the part that I can't see. And geez, you guys, please forgive me, my scalp is drier than the Sahara. I was testing out a dandruff treatment on my flare up, but I also couldn't really see how it looked on camera. And I'm just seeing now that I'm editing, so yikes, that middle section was fighting back, girl. Miss Rona had me stressed. Well, whatever, I bet you will fix that though. By the end of the video, you will barely notice. So at least the product worked. You all out there with scalp issues, you are not alone. So before we get into the nitty gritty, here's how the rows and columns method comes out. I did this all by myself, you guys, with my impatient self. I'm showing you guys this way to hopefully ease your frustrations about doing a full head of a DIY style like box braids or twists. You would be surprised how much time this saves. And I also learned this in therapy again, to figure out what you're gonna do first and then do it little by little. So even if you just purchase the hair and start watching a few tutorials, you've already started the process. Yes, 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 the fun part, how to do the individual Cuban twists. So let's start with parting. Again, we're making sure our hair is moisturized, and we do not want to lose our hair in the process of protective styling. I know that's an important topic right now of discussion. The protective style is supposed to preserve the integrity of your hair and make it grow undisturbed. So you don't want to make it dry or too brittle while you're putting hair pieces in there. That's counterintuitive. And the third or fourth secret, I don't know, third or fourth, we are using a fine rat tail comb to get the most precise sections. So if you put the tail of the comb flat against your scalp, you can get a really nice straight part faster and with less error. From here, we can part the individual squares as big or as small as we want. So you can do like mini twists, or you can do jumbo twists, or like a really big style. Just feel free to make it however you like. We can use a drop size, like a dime size of edge control. Used sparingly, edge control can make your parts look fresher, longer, and of course they're totally optional, but I just love them sometimes. Okay, this is by far the most life-changing step. You guys know how Cuban twists, they get a bad rap for being extremely thick, rough in texture, almost so bad that they can be abrasive if you don't use a ton of like twisting creams and gels to soften up the hair. Well, girls, I fixed it for you. So we are going to divide each piece of hair into two pieces. So we're going to thin it out by half. What we're also going to do is we are going to take out all of the loose excess hair that's just tangled in there. Just rake your hands through and thin it out. And the wild part about this is that the Cuban twist hair, it goes from feeling like almost like a Brillo pad. It used to be so rough when I first used it. It goes from that to a less dense, a softer version. And when you thin it out, it looks exactly like Marley hair. You know, like the package hair that says Marley hair on the front. And if you know your hair, you know that the thing is, however, I feel like I still love the texture of this better than the Marley hair. The Marley hair just isn't textured enough for me sometimes. By the time you twist it, it gets really thin and soft. I can't describe it, but these Cuban twists have that dull, woolly texture that I love. We are utilizing the infamous invisible method for our twists. So instead of integrating the loose hair at the root by braiding it in, we're gonna twist it in. And I know a lot of you guys may know this method already, but what we do basically to twist in the hair to make it seamless and quote-unquote invisible, we open that piece of hair, we put it flat against the scalp. So we use both of our hands, we open that piece of hair flat against the scalp. We reinforce the hair first before twisting it down. So if you're a visual learner, don't worry, I'll definitely be showing this again. The invisible part method to twisting, it may take a few tries to get it, but once you get it, you get it. So again, if you have dry scalp, you definitely want to use something for that. I promise I got y'all the next video with the whole routine, and I show you guys how to get rid of all these flakes when protective styling. But for now, I'm just going to use some scalp cream to moisturize my scalp. And y'all are really all up in my scalp right now, but just go ahead and drop me a like for that, because your girl is taking one for the team. I feel so vulnerable, you guys. You're all up in my scalp. For the individual twists, you can use a little edge control or jam to smooth and separate each twist. But again, only if you want to. So extra product isn't really necessary, it's just optional, you know. And to demonstrate another section, again, we take our divided into two, tangle-free Cuban twist piece of hair. We split our real hair into the two sections that we'll be twisting as well. And then we'll start integrating. We'll lay that extension hair flat against the scalp, and this next step is like priming the twist. So we're gonna use the same opposite direction motion with your fingers. So like you're doing a twist, but you're just gonna prime the roots of your hair by like twisting the root. So what we're basically doing, we reinforce the base of the twist a couple times so it will not slip. So the same way you twist, you do that against the scalp before twisting down the shaft of the hair to, you know, finish off the twist. And by doing this, you won't see where the synthetic hair starts, especially if you use the same color hair as yours. It just looks like you grew some thick, luscious hair overnight. Or it just looks like natural looking twist, you know? Let's move along to another square, and so far so good. This hair matches my hair perfectly. I use a color number 2, by the way, guys. Color number 2 is an exact match for my existing hair color. And we take our Cuban twist hair. If it feels a little thin, you can go ahead and add another piece that's also a little thin, and then you have like a healthy size piece. And I integrate that into my hair. I reinforce it at the root, and I'm twisting down. And I am so hyped. I am almost done. I got a couple more twists to go. So I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys see the technique without me talking over it. So this is for you girls that don't love me talking, okay? So see you in a bit.
From you looking at my eyes, girl, you know what's in me. Jingle bring the beat alive every time, you know. From you looking at my eyes, girl, you know what's in me. Jingle bring the beat alive every time, you know, girl. Why me, go cry you, whatever. You're sexy and you know that I'm your favorite. Girl and boy, they are lightweight. Don't me gonna love you the right way. Don't get it pretty like Barbie. Hey, I'm not talk dirty. Hey, I'ma keep you coming. Babe, won't you keep me coming? Babe, I'ma make you mommy. Babe, what you want from me, daddy? Hey, why me, go cry you, whatever. You're sexy and you know that I'm your favorite. And all I want to ask is why me, go cry you, whatever. Wait, what are they? Watch your mouth when you're talking to me. I show you respect, so you give it to me. Oh, roll up in the low. Girl, I breathe me like GoPro. She want more money, more paper. Then come down to Jamaica. Then let me give you some flavor. Then girl, you sexy and you know that. Yeah, you my ex, you my throwback. Me no want a girl for give me beer back chat. Prefer get a girl for send me beer Snapchat. We can party on a Friday. Hey, why me, go cry you, whatever. You're sexy and you know that I'm your favorite. And all I want to ask is why me, go cry you, whatever. Hey, babe, hold on. Yeah. From you looking at my eyes, girl, you know what's in me. Jingle bring the beat alive every time, you know. From you looking at my eyes, girl, you know what's in me. Jingle bring the beat alive every time, you know, girl.
OMG, now look how beautiful these are. Ladies, I promise you, this is a style that you don't need to take painkillers after for. You know them high tension braids. What's that? We don't know her. This is what we have when we've finished twisting. We're just gonna straighten these out a bit and clip the ends. So we run our fingers through, get them going all in one direction, smoothed out. And we're also gonna do a little curl. So we're not done just yet, ladies. I'm gonna add some scalp cream to the part where I didn't add it previously, just to get rid of those flakes, the appearance of flakes that I was showing you guys. I didn't notice earlier, but some scalp cream will definitely fix that. especially if you get like dry scalp while wearing your style as well. The scalp cream will be great for maintenance as well. Then I'm adding some mousse just to finish off the style. It makes the Cuban twist look a little more cohesive. And you know how we do over here. Why stop there when you could just put in a little more effort and get the style of your dreams? So we're just gonna add some flexi rods to add some personality to our style. And we're gonna create some layers with them flexi rods, girl. Just let the hair fall ever so nicely. These flexi rods I got from Amazon. And so we're just twirling the hair around the flexi rods the same way you would curl layers. To set the curls on braids or twists, we traditionally use hot water to dip the ends in. You girls have probably seen like a pot or just like a kettle of hot water. I'm using a mug because it's small and it's compact. And I also take extra precaution by making the water cool down. So I do not use boiling water anymore. And this is not scalding hot either. It's more warm than hot, which is just a lot safer. I feel like it's not even worth it. The only drawback is that we don't get as tight a curl or curls that last forever, but I'd rather recurl my hair 1,000 times over than putting boiling hot water so close to this beautiful face, girl. So anyway, we let that dry and we remove the flexi rods, and you have the most beautiful textured twist style that you get at the hair salon, but you did it, girl. From the bottom of my heart, you guys, I sincerely hope this video gave you girls a good demonstration of the Cuban twist style, as well as my method to make it as natural and as beautiful as possible. And we're bringing it back, ladies. We're bringing these nice natural styles back. We are bringing these natural looking styles back, you guys, because they are just timeless. It's not bulky at all, and you can adjust the length and the size as you see fit. This style is just simply flawless. So I hope you guys like it as much as I do. I give you these free tutorials as like a catalog for us black girls and the many styles that we can do with our hair. And I feel like it's so important for us to tell our stories, record it, pass on these beauty tips to each other. I don't know about you guys, but I'll be showing my kids the styles we used to rock in 2020. Period. So in conclusion, who is this style for? If you like what you see and you want to try it on yourself, knock yourself out, girl. Or try it on somebody that needs these. And be sure to tag me on Instagram so I can see. And also, for the hairstylists that want to offer more options to their clients, or you want to get your hair done at the hair salon and you like the style and you want your stylist to do it, be sure to, you know, show her the video. And yeah, if some hairstylists need some ideas, this is a great start. Feel free to take this little video and do it on yourselves, you guys. So yeah, I thought I would do an updated and revised version of the originally bulky Cuban twist. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, which are these passion twists that I came up with that are actually protective. You guys are gonna love it, so I will see you over there.
Jingle bring the beat alive every time in the girl. Why me, go cry you, whatever. You're sexy.